Good evening, coaches. It is Monday, June 26th, and this call is going to be very short, being that we are at the end of the month and we have goals to crush. And I know there's a few of you that are trying to close the month strong. So I said, you know what can we do to come together and help each other and push our team with our goals? And I'm not going to take credit for this idea. I actually got this idea from Jatana, which is another coach in our network. And she does this every month, and I thought it was interesting, and I figured, you know what, why not do this? So let me pull my notes. Oh, I cannot do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a challenge group sneak peek, okay? And with Team Thrive, we've done them before, but it's going to actually be done differently. It's going to be a 3-day group, okay? And I'm going to be reaching out personally to a few of you because I want a couple of people to do live videos, share their story and what Beachbody has done for you. But you know, you guys are going to get messages, private messages from me first thing tomorrow morning on that. And so in this group, what we're going to do is we're going to open it for 3 days. It's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You're going to promote it. You can promote it however you want. You can, if you have prospects, people that have been interested in on the fence, they will be good for this group. If you want to just put a social media blast out there and say, hey, if you ever wonder what a challenge group is, we're going to have a 3-day group to show what we do, okay? And so the first step is opening the group. I'm going to do that and add you guys. Well, I'll add it to the team page, and those that want to do it, you go ahead and request. Number 2, there's going to be a welcome post, okay? So 1, you get in the group if you're interested. Number 2, there's going to be a welcome post. You have to tag people on that post so they know there's an order to this. So they know, they start reading what they need to read. So you're going to tag them on the post. Number 3, I'm going to go live sometime tomorrow to share my story and my mindset shift. And I'm going to end it with a deadline. And so I'm putting pressure on them. I'm basically saying, hey, we're going to do this. On Monday, we're going to start a challenge group. You have until 8 p.m. on Thursday to buy your challenge pack. We're putting pressure on people. There's a deadline. Deadlines create urgency. The reason why most people don't close sales is because you don't give people a deadline. I give my people the 15th of the month for challenge groups at all times. At all times, always, because my challenge group starts the 3rd Monday of the month, and it usually falls from the 19th through the 21st. Usually that's that Monday. So every time I talk to somebody and they say, until when do I have to buy my challenge pack? You have until the 15th, if not next month. If you create urgency, people move, okay? So that's gonna be the way we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go live, and I'm gonna end it with a deadline. That's step number 4. Step number 5, I'm going to create a graphic, okay? And this is where, let's call it, I'm going to create a graphic where it says done, really big. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to empower people to, you know how we do ding the bell? And we love to ding the bell. I love dinging the bell. Like, I'm like, I want to ding the bell. Like, it's been a week. What's going on, you know? So, like, we're going to create that urgency. It's called, they actually have a term for it, the power of peer pressure. Why am I going to do that? Because if all 5 of us have people in this group, and one of Stephanie's prospects says done, and then one of Sujay's prospects is like, wait a minute, I don't want to miss out. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. So you create this urgency, okay? But it all depends on the energy we're putting into the group. It depends on the energy you create. If it's a very dead group, that's how it's going to lead. We have to create that energy. Does that make sense? Then we're going to go live again. And there's going to be 3 live videos. And there's going to be more details on this tomorrow morning in the page. But I'm going to have 3 stories. People that were really changed inside out in a challenge group. And then there's going to be another power of peer pressure post where I'm going to post the names of people and tag them and say something like, these are the people that are committed to their journey. If your name is not on here and you made a challenge pack purchase, like, write your name below and we'll update it. Again, we're creating that urgency, and people are going to be like, I want in on that. But we have to create that, okay? That's step number 6. Number 7, 8 p.m. on Thursday, we're gonna create a collage. And it's kind of like that last push. I wanna be on that collage, and we're gonna put people's pictures and say, these are the people that committed to buying a challenge pack or to start their journey on Monday. And it's crazy because we just finished, we just started, today, a challenge group. So I'm actually running a second challenge group to help all of us meet Success Club this month. So, but it's okay. We're gonna try it out and see if it works. So, does this make sense? Does anybody have questions? So does anybody have any ideas to incorporate to it? I told you guys it's gonna be super short, super informative. This is what we're doing. What do you guys think? Go ahead, you can unmute yourselves.
Well, I think this is a great idea, and I definitely want in, you know, because I'm new, so everyone's looking at me like, maybe she's not really committed. So if I have, you know, a team of wonderful women behind me, then people will commit.
Awesome. Okay, so then, yeah, tomorrow morning, everything will be ready to go. Anybody else want to say anything before we go? No? What do you guys think of the idea? Good? Okay, I told you guys, you know what? I didn't want to keep you guys a full 30 minutes. I'd rather you take time to do your power hour. Have you done your power hour today? If you haven't done it, go do your power hour. Talk to people, reach out to people. Start drafting a post because you want to start promoting this tomorrow. And you want to give it energy. That post better have energy. That post better be like, I'm so excited. We're showcasing. We're doing a 3-day showcase of what it is. And you can say something like, I talk about support groups. I talk about challenge groups. You get to find out what this is. And so how are we going to let people what it is? They're actually going to get to hear what it's done for people. I'm going to have 3 powerful stories on there along with mine. Okay? Of people, for example, I'm going to say names, you know, Jeannie, I haven't asked her yet. So Jeannie, if you're watching this recording, I hope you have said yes by now. Jeannie, who I don't want to talk too much about her story, but let's just say that she had to forgive someone. And through challenge groups, through Made to Crave, because there's a chapter that deals with forgiveness and all of that, she was able to forgive that person, and now they have a very good relationship after years of separation. So there's just so many amazing stories, like Darlene, who lost a baby, and through this challenge group, she's found healing, you know, and she's found herself, and she's getting herself back up. So, you know, and then I'm debating on the third person, but again, there's so many amazing stories. People need to hear them. And if this works, not if it works, I feel like it's something that we should try a couple of months, once a month, because who's to say, you know, I mean, I hope it works tomorrow, but I would love to do this like a few times and see how it goes. Use different stories and things like that. So we're going to kick it off tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys, and it's an opportunity. I'm calling it the mindset shift, because it's also an opportunity to promote the shift shop. So, okay. Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for hopping on, and expect the link. It's going to be up tomorrow, and expect more instructions. There's going to be conversations on the team page about it, but we'll definitely all be on the same page. Okay. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.